Welcome everyone back to Dungeon in a Box. Last game, our heroes have been helping this caravan make its way back to Greyhaven. One peaceful night, they were attacked by a pack of wolves. Unknown to them, the wolves were working with some goblins who attempted to capture one of the wagons with one enormous ogre. The battle was going south. Both Firestorm went down. Zeno was stuck under a wagon fighting a wolf when the ogre took off with one of the wagons. They struggled to get free, went to attack it, and they heard something off in the woods. The ogre screaming. One of the goblins that was with the ogre came running back, giving himself up to be captured, begging to not be sent back to where the ogre was. Whatever was there was too fierce. The party went to investigate. They found a dead ogre, killed by the owlbear that they befriended earlier. So, today, the heroes are surrounding the goblin. He's been captured. Let's play. Haha, you've caught me. That's not gonna help. It's not gonna help all the stuff we've... Never mind.
Pardon?
Nothing, I didn't say anything.
I'm pretty sure you just were trying to say something and then you just stopped.
No, you must have been imagining things. I didn't say anything about stealing other stuff. Oh! And he covers his mouth.
I pull out my quarterstaff and I point it at him like a staff.
Okay, you point your quarterstaff at him.
And I say, "What did you say?" And then I smile.
Nothing. I didn't say nothing.
And then
You can't prove it.
And then I pull it behind me like an axe.
Okay.
And then say, "What did you say? I'm willing to do it."
Fine, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me anymore. Keep me away from that owlbear out there.
I pull my stuff.
Our boss, his name is Zick. He's been having us go around attacking wagons for months. We got quite a stash of stuff. And he said this would probably be one of our last ones. I mean, after all, we did get that big loot last time. He said if we finished off this one, we could all take our fair share and we could all leave. That's it. That's all I know.
I say, "Okay."
Findle happened to be around the corner when all that was said. And so was Dougal, the caravan master. He comes walking up. So, you guys are the ones that have been taking all the wagons. Are you the ones that took the royal treasure? You can see the goblin kind of look a little nervous. No, we didn't take no royal treasure. You guys can roll to see if you believe him. That will be an insight check if you want to try to believe him.
11.
You rolled an 11?
What is it?
Insight.
9.
9 total?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
got 12 total.
12 total. You know what? The two of you, the 11 and 12?
I got 12.
You guys don't believe him. When he says he doesn't know anything about the royal treasure, you don't believe him. You do. You don't quite get that out of... They must have saw, him wink an eye or turn his head away and look away like he's trying to pretend he's not lying. But you didn't notice that. That's fine. But you guys did. You guys think he's lying. Okay, so Findle comes up and he says, I've seen these guys handle a few goblins. I suggest you tell us where you guys are. Make it easy for you. We'll maybe even let you go. But tell us where all the wagons are. Where's the royal treasure?
And where is your camp?
The goblin looks at all of you guys. You know what? It's not worth it to me. I'll tell you where they are. You guys let me free?
I'd put out my hand like to shake it.
What's that?
Never mind.
I don't understand what you're doing.
Okay, yes.
Deal.
Don't let him free.
If you don't let me free, I'm not going to tell you.
Well, just think. We let him free. We know where his camp is. Then he won't be able to go back and bring out more troops.
I'll be out of here. Pretend you killed me. You let me free. I'll tell you where the camp is. I'll tell you where the wagons are. I'll tell you where Zeke is.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So he spends a few minutes. He explains to you guys how to get to the camp. Just remember, as he starts walking away, Zeke is more than you think he is. And then he disappears into the woods. What do you guys think he meant by Zeke is more than we think he is? Well, I think he said it's about an hour's travel from here, so we better get going. Goblins tend not to like to stay in one place for too long. And if they don't get back with the wagon shortly, I imagine the Zeke guy will take off. If we don't find him now, at our best chance, he'll be long gone. What do you guys think?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Okay. Dougal comes up to you guys. He says, "You know what? If you guys can find some of these old wagons, if you guys can find that royal treasure, that would be an enormous boost for everybody." Walks back to one of his wagons. He comes back. He says, "I got these for you guys. It might help you a little bit." And he gives you guys 2 healing potions. So who would like to carry the healing potions?
I'll carry the healing
You'll
potions.
carry one? Okay.
Who has the highest strength?
We'll talk about that. Who else would like a potion?
I will.
You'll take a potion too? Okay. So you guys remember you have a healing potion, okay? You guys can use them during the fight. So Findle goes back to his wagon for a few minutes. Looks like he's maybe collecting some things. He comes out. Okay, I'm coming with you guys.
Findle is?
Yeah, you okay with that?
I look at him and I say, "You seem pretty strong."
I got a couple spells that might help us.
Okay.
Good.
You two ready with your spells?
Yeah.
He looks at Firestorm and Zachary.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say our best way if we're going to fight these goblins is we stealth our way in.
You know what?
Listen.
It's usually better to at least find out what you're fighting before you go running in there wild thinking you can take everything out. Because if that goblin's telling the truth about Zeke being a bit different, might want to know what that is beforehand.
I'm gonna check my spell book and see if I have any battle spells.
Okay, so you can spend some time looking at your spell book.
Oh, as we're going?
On the travels, you guys can do that.
Okay. While me and Zachary walk into the same wagon, we make
You
sure.
guys will probably be going by foot or on a horse. You don't
Okay,
want to be on a wagon. A wagon will be too loud.
We'll both be on horses right beside each other, and you can hear us belching out songs. It's like muffled up. It's like, that's all you really hear. Just
Cool.
muffled.
Okay, so you guys take your about an hour's travel, and you guys come up to a clearing. So after an hour's travel, the heroes come upon an open clearing. There's a badly damaged wagon in front of you. There's a pile of looted goods that you can somewhat see. There are 2 goblins who you assume are the lookout. But they're not doing a very good job, and they did not notice as you guys came in. However, I want you all...
Is this in a cave?
No, it's out in the woods.
Oh.
I want you to all roll a stealth check for me.
I'm +4. I got 16 overall.
So Zeno got 16.
Yep, overall.
9.
9 for Firestorm. Zachary.
16.
16 for Zachary. I'm gonna roll for
Findle!
Findle.
Findle!
That's
Tiny fella.
he has no fin. What's his name? Findle.
Findle.
I rolled a 12. 12 for him. Okay, and then I'll have the goblins see if they notice. The goblins aren't paying attention, so they have disadvantage. So a disadvantage means I roll 2 times, and I take the lowest number. So a 12 and a 3. So that goblin, and then a 15. Okay, neither goblin seems to notice you guys sneaking up. So what do you want to do?
I am going to.
I'm gonna make a sound.
No, why? Wait,
Well, she has a spell she was talking to me about earlier. But just wait, don't talk about what you're doing first. You guys,
You're gonna make it right in front of you?
she can make a sound or an object. And she can make it, I think, let me see the page real quick. It's got to be 30 feet from you, so it's got to be kind of close to you. So it might not be a super good idea right at the moment. But it's going to be probably a good idea.
I wanted to,
Pardon?
I wanted to do.
You want to make a wolf sound? You could make a wolf sound maybe as far away as you possibly can.
Like that.
And maybe they'll think the wolves are coming back. Maybe. But what else do you guys want to do? Maybe talk about it before you go and start casting spells, okay?
I'd say we should just try to. Who has a ranged attack? George. Zachary does.
Zachary has Produce Flame.
First.
Firestorm has
I need a range.
Firebolt. You guys remember Findle has his sling. He can shoot a rock at them.
Okay, so I'm the only one. Wait, could I steal Findle's thing and fire it at him? And does he have
Steal
more
Findle's
than one?
what?
Sling. Does he have more than one? 'Cause I was gonna say we could.
He would only have. Yeah, he only has one sling.
Does no one else has anything? I don't have. I have quarterstaff and unarmed strike.
Well, that's fine.
I just have not ranged attack. Okay, I say we. Do you want to make a sound? Firestone?
No.
I wonder if we can sneak up a little bit closer. See if there's anyone else in there. That's all we see, the 4 goblins.
I'm gonna try
Doesn't
to.
sound too tough, but that one goblin did say that Zeke is a little different than we think.
I'm gonna walk about 15 feet.
Are you going to stay in the woods?
I'm gonna let.
Or are you going to go out in the open?
Oh, this.
That's more of the open. So kind of stay along the edge here where it's wooded.
I think I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. I'm still like half in the woods, like you can see the shadow.
Okay.
Okay, just so I can get a bit closer, so then when I
Well,
actually
You hear some talking more back in this area. Not so much where there's 2
can you
goblins
hear
are.
what they're saying?
You just hear talking. You can't understand what it is from where
I
you
think
are.
I'm gonna go a bit closer.
Remember, don't walk out of the forest.
Okay, you're moving a bit closer that way.
Could I try to run over here? Would that count as stealth, or would I?
Oh, you'd be running out in the open.
Is it
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You're still in the woods there a bit.
I could run up because I have 30 feet. I could run up and try to attack him.
But then you'll trigger everybody. They'll probably see you. Well, if you think...
First, you should firebolt them, and maybe just like sting him. Maybe he won't even notice where it's from. Oh no! Findle should sling him.
Well, I could firebolt.
Okay, so what's the plan, guys?
Findle's gonna fire his sling.
Well, that's up to me. I'm Findle.
I'm gonna.
You guys are going to come in and start the fight?
I'm gonna whisper to Findle, shoot your sling
Where? And why?
at the goblin at the start combat. And why? Because you'll be able to get in damage before I charge out.
Is this what we're doing? We're going to fight them all?
And if you agree.
Okay, so Findle is going to move up. He's just kind of poking out of the woods.
Like, you could see him if you
He
trying.
Yeah, he's short. He's And you guys notice the goblins are not even looking out there. They just look like they're half asleep. One's kind of leaned up against the wagon like you could fall asleep at any moment. So what we're going to do first is we're going to all roll initiative, and then we'll go from there. You guys, at least he can do his first attack.
13.
Zeno got 13. Zachary got 13.
I got 3.
3 for you. That's fine. Findle got 11, and then for these guys, I will roll each one. And then he is... Well, that might help you guys a lot with that roll. Okay, so I'm going to let Findle go first, because that's going to be like a sneak attack, almost. And then we'll start going through the list, okay? So Findle is going to take a...
Wait, would stealth, like if I tried to do a stealth attack, like hide behind a wagon and then come out, would it do double? Well,
no, because you're not a rogue. You don't get to do sneak attack damage. It's more them sneaking up behind a guy and finding that perfect spot between the armor that they can stab him. But you don't...
And then,
So you're going to take a swing shot, and I rolled a 3, so a total of 7. And he misses. So the rock goes flying. It goes kind of between the two goblins. Oh! Did you see that?
but did they know where it came from?
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, look! There's someone over there. I wonder if he shot it at us.
They probably just saw a shoe.
So we are going to start the fight now. What?
I'm gonna scream.
Well, it's not your turn. The goblin that's holding a bow, this one way out here, is actually going to be the first one to go. But you guys don't really see them too well, so I'm just going to kind of skip his turn. The goblin that is holding the drums. Oh, I gotta go get him! He's going to run over, and he's got a speed of 30, so he's going to run over. And as he's running, he sees you in the woods, so he's actually going to make an attack at you. What is your armor? Ooh. Zeno, what's your armor?
14.
14. So I hit you with a sword. It does 1d6. 4 damage. 2 Zeno. So you're down to 6 hit points. Okay? After that, it is Zeno, your turn. So this goblin just came up to you and slashed you with the sword.
I'm gonna pull on my quarterstaff to bop him on the head.
Just pull it right out of your back and wham him! Okay?
Yeah.
Roll your attack.
24.
24! Okay, you slam him with your quarterstaff. That's the goblin.
I didn't get a crit though, so.
That's fine.
7 damage.
7 damage. You slam him with your club, and he just falls to the ground.
Yes.
Clump! I'll leave him there, just in case something
So
happens.
probably has
Okay.
less than 7 health.
After that is Zachary's turn. Zachary, what are you going to do?
I'm just gonna... I'm gonna run through the forest and try and get closer to him.
Through the forest in the woods here, so no one sees you? Full speed?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see over here, you see a goblin and another goblin. And this goblin here is standing in front of a big pile of treasure. He looks a little bit bigger. He's got like a fancy thing on his head. So you're guessing that that's Zeke. Okay. After Zachary, it is actually Findle. Findle is going to come in and follow you. Somewhat. After Findle, it is the goblin right there. So he just saw his friend go down. You see him turn. Zeke! There's trouble! And he's going to run out here a little bit. Pulling out his bow. He's going to shoot at you, Zeno. What was your armor again?
14.
Oh, he hits you with a bow. Bow shot for... Zeno is knocked down.
What?
Oh, takes an arrow right to the shoulder, and he falls to the ground.
Come on.
You are at 0 hit points.
Does Firestorm have heals?
No. After that goblin, it is Firestorm. So you just saw Zeno knock down a goblin, and then he got knocked down with an arrow. You guys have potions.
can I do?
You're knocked out. You could pour your potion into his mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over
You're
there.
gonna run over to him. You're gonna
and-
pour the potion in his mouth. So the potion
Does that count as
will
a
heal 1d8 damage. So roll the 1d8. Firestorm.
6.
6. Zeno is back up to 6. So all of a sudden, you just fall down with an arrow. You're almost not even knocked out completely, and all of a sudden you can see and feel Firestorm pouring a potion in your mouth. So you're gonna be good. Zeke's turn. He looks at the goblin that he was talking to. He looks over there. I thought we were all done with these guys. And he transforms into a large wolf-like creature.
No! What? Does he still have his mask on?
It was just like a head thing. It wasn't a mask.
But does he still have it on?
No, it falls off his head as he grows in size. He is going to... Actually, he's going to roll. What's his perception? Does he have? You're there, okay, and you rolled high. Okay, so he is going to make a run. He's quite fast, and he runs all the way up there. After that, it is back to the top of the round. That goblin is dead. This goblin is the one that got... Yeah, this goblin here, he's going to come running up. And he's going to, he's going to see Firestorm, and he's going to take an arrow shot at Firestorm. So what's your armor class, Firestorm?
12.
He misses. Arrow goes wide.
It never hits.
Zeno, your turn.
I just killed something with my quarterstaff. I'm gonna go for the one that killed me. Well, knocked me out. And
The one that...
this one.
Yes,
the one
okay.
that knocked me. Quarterstaff.
You got a quarterstaff him?
Crit. I
rolled
got
a 20?
25.
But you rolled a 20?
But yeah. Yes! You
So,
did, man!
you roll
did.
double
First, I
dice.
attacked the goblin.
So roll double dice.
Yeah. I think I killed him. I got 13. Pretty good. I would have killed him just with not adding +3.
You got 13. And that's the goblin. Well, move your guy up there, but yeah, you take out that goblin. Boom!
Boom.
You just crush him with your quarterstaff. That was Zeno. Zachary, your turn.
I'm gonna run up to the other goblin.
Okay.
Sneaking on him.
You're way back here. Well, that's not a bad idea.
I'm gonna go to the goblin and throw my javelin at him.
So you got to come out of the woods of it,
Yeah.
because you got a wagon in front of you, so you can't really see in front of the wagon. So you come around here. I want you to tell me what your passive perception is.
12.
12. Okay. As you're running by, something in this pile of loot catches your eye. Something sparkly catches your eye. Okay.
Okay.
Just so you know. Are you gonna continue what you were gonna do, or are you gonna change your mind?
I'm gonna still do that.
So you're gonna come around the corner and shoot a javelin. You gonna throw your javelin? You said. Okay. Roll your attack. What's your total?
14.
14. Oh, the arrow. The javelin. You gotta throw it, and it's just you don't get a good throw, and it lands like right beside him, just missing him. After that, it is Findle. Findle is gonna come around behind you, and then all of a sudden you notice that he stops, and he goes over to the loot. Okay. Findle. After Findle is Firestorm.
I'm gonna go kind of in the woods to try to be close to an owl, or maybe, and do my no illusion,
Okay.
and then it might scare them.
You can just make like an object appear or a sound. You don't have to find an owl.
You should make an owl bear appear on top of a goblin.
It's got to be. Let me see your sheet for a second. It's got to be fairly small. It's only what is it? A level 0 spell? Yeah. So it can only be 5 feet big. But you could make an owl bear noise off in the distance.
Can I make a wolf noise?
Yeah, whatever noise you want.
A wolf noise.
Okay, so where do you want where are you gonna do? You gonna move first?
A bit.
So move your guy like six spaces. Is that where you want to move?
Yeah.
Okay, and then where do you want to make the wolf noise? You can make it 6 spaces away.
I want to make
Like behind it.
I want it to be full.
Right from in front of them?
And his right here.
In the woods a little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're hiding behind some bushes and you find a spot behind the werewolf and he's gonna make a wolf noise. Oh! Oh! So I need to roll an investigation or intelligence. So I get no bonus. So I have to roll lower than 12. If I roll higher than 12, then I don't believe your spell. Okay? Oh, I do not believe your spell. I know that there's not a wolf right beside me. Okay? That's fine. That's not a bad idea. You can scare him a bit. So after that, it is Zeke's turn. So he is going to look right at you, Zeno, because you're the one you just clubbed the guy. You just slammed him. You 2 guys now, right? He saw you slam his one guy. The one goblin's feet are stuck in the ground a bit because you slammed him so hard. He's going to come up to you, and he's going to make an attack against you. So what does he have? He is going to just make 1 claw attack right now. What's your armor?
14.
Yeah.
Oh, he just hits. I rolled a 14. So I do 2, 4, 6 damage. You are knocked down again. He just tore into you with a claw, and you're down.
So am I still able to move?
No, you're knocked out right now.
Can I grab
Nope.
my potion out of my pocket?
You're knocked out. Goblin with the bow. It's his turn. He saw you, and he's going to shoot an arrow at Firestorm. What's your armor, Firestorm?
12.
Oh, the arrow misses.
I'm gonna go over.
It's not your turn yet. It is Zeno's turn. Zeno is knocked out. Zachary, what are you going to do? You're right here right now. You can talk.
Heal me, please.
What are you going to do?
Wait, is it almost Firestorm's turn?
It's going to be Findle and then Firestorm. What are you going to do, Zachary?
Do I have?
There's a goblin and there's this werewolf goblin.
Over to the goblin.
Hey. Could she take it out of my pocket?
Yeah, she can do that. Okay, what are you going to do, Zachary?
Can I run over all the way to the goblin, grab my javelin and stab him?
Oh, like out of the ground?
Yeah, I'll let you do that. So you run over the goblin, you grab the javelin, you stab it right into him as you pull over the ground. Okay, roll your attack.
12.
Oh, you miss. You had a hard time pulling the javelin out, and when you pull it out, you take a kind of a wild swing with it, and you miss. So after Zachary, it is Firestorm.
No, it's Findle.
You're right, it is Findle. So Findle spends a couple moments digging in the gold and the treasure. And you see him, he also pulls something out of the treasure. He holds it up in his hands. I found it! And he comes running over. So he's going to 1, 2, 3, 4.
What is it?
He's going to kind of come up behind here a bit.
He's not going to attack anything?
No. Firestorm, it's your turn. What are you going to do?
I might.
You could grab the potion out of Zeno's pouch and feed it to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so you run over. You grab the potion out of Zeno's pouch and you pour it in his mouth. Roll any sided dice to heal him up a bit. Roll a good one. What is it? 7. Oh, Zeno is back up. Oh, he's feeling. Oh yeah, back up, back in the game.
But I don't stand up. I just kind of I just open my eyes so he doesn't attack me again.
The werewolf's turn. He kind of ha ha ha. I could fight you guys all day. You'll never hurt me. And he comes up to Firestorm. And he takes an attack. Oh, but he rolls a 2. So he misses Firestorm, but he just smiles at you. He takes a swing at you, he misses, and he's just smiling like he's having fun with you. Back up to the Goblin, who is right beside Zachary. Zachary, what is your armor class?
15.
He takes a swing at you with his sword, and he misses. Zeno, you're laying on the ground.
I pull out my quarterstaff and I hit the.
You smack the werewolf.
Yeah.
Okay, roll.
Come on, I rolled a 7
You rolled a 7 total?
altogether. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You take a swing at him, nothing. Zachary, what are you going to
Of
do?
course, the one I miss.
I'm
Get the
gonna.
goblin. Get the goblin.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get my javelin and hit him again.
Okay, roll again. You got it in your hand still.
You could produce flame, and you're
Alright,
using
fine.
a javelin.
But yeah, I'm gonna use unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike.
5.
5, you miss. You go to punch him and you miss. After that, it is Findle. Findle comes running up to you,
No.
to you, Zeno. And he puts something in your hands. Try this. This should be useful against the werewolf. And he hands you a silver candlestick.
Oh.
So when you attack with the candlestick, you don't get any bonus on your to hit.
Oh.
Because it's not a weapon. You're just clubbing with it, and it does
But
one.
I'm a monk.
It's fine. You don't have ability to use improvised weapons. You don't get to add your +2 bonus. So what's your bonus when you attack with a weapon?
+5.
+5. So you only get a +3. Okay, so it's not bad. And then you do 1d6 damage with it. Okay.
Oh.
That was Findle's turn.
I think I'm not going to get that with a punch.
Firestorm. It's your turn.
Ma.
So you just healed.
She just healed me. I didn't go. Oh, I did. Never mind. Keep going.
After Findle, it's Firestorm's
I'm
turn.
gonna firebolt.
Firebolt the werewolf.
Uh-huh.
Okay, roll your attack.
Zachary's on that goblin.
What's your
and the three
total?
of us are on it.
17.
17. Firebolt hits the werewolf. Roll your damage.
8.
8 damage to the werewolf.
Nice.
Okay. You hit the werewolf. Ah, he's on fire a little bit. Firestorm, Zeke, the werewolf. Ha ha. This is nothing. And he is going to take. Oops, that's not him. He is going to do a multi-attack. So he is going to take a bite and a claw at Firestorm.
No fire.
What was your armor? 12? He hits with a claw, and he misses with a bite.
That's good.
So a claw does 1, 3, 4, 5 damage.
She down?
Nope, she's still good.
Good.
Right, she's down to 2 hit points, though. She's not doing great. After Zeke, it is back up to that goblin. He's going to take another swing at you, Zachary. Missing. Zeno, it's your turn. So Findle just gave you a silver.
I'm gonna point it. I'm gonna like point it up at him, and then I'm gonna like bop him on the head.
You're gonna bop him on. Okay. So remember, you don't get your 1 bonus.
I got a 20.
You roll. Oh, okay.
Altogether.
So you hit him with it. 1d6 damage,
Oh yeah. It's 5 damage.
and you get to add your strength bonus to that also.
8.
8 damage total.
Yeah. Wait on the side, right?
Whatever the plus is for your strength.
Like this.
Yeah.
Not that.
Right. So you did 8.
You've done 18 damage, I think. Nope, 16.
Okay, so you hit him with the thing, and it seems to somehow almost do more damage than you thought it would do. That was Zachary. What is your turn? What are you doing on your turn?
Come on, Zach.
You got that goblin in front of you still.
I'm gonna have pretty flame in my hands and grab his leg.
You gotta grab his leg and poof! Okay, roll your attack.
7.
You miss. You try to grab his leg and he's almost dancing away from you as you try to grab him.
Zachary tries to do something good, and he always
Zachary.
ends up doing
Findle. Findle is going to take a swing attack at that goblin. As soon as we can get rid of all the small goblins, it should be easier for everything else. So he takes a swing. He misses. Firestorm, it's your turn. You are hurting bad, Firestorm. You're down to 2 hit points. What are you going to do?
Zachary, go help
I'm
Zachary.
gonna crawl and try to hide behind something.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. So you you duck away. You get him, and you're back behind here. Okay. The werewolf. Haha, there's one down. He looks over at you, Zeno, and he takes a double attack at you. What's your armor?
14.
His claw hits, but his bite misses.
Oh, good.
And I have 8 HP still.
He does 4 damage to you.
Oh, I'm not dead.
You are down to 3 hit points.
That's it.
Fire, that is Zeke. Okay, we're back up to this goblin. The goblin takes another attack at you. Zachary misses. Zeno, it's your turn.
I'm going to... I yell at Zachary, come on, kill the stinking goblin already, and then I'm gonna,
You gonna thump the werewolf again with the candlestick?
20 again.
You rolled a 20?
No, 50,
Oh,
20
jeez.
altogether.
Okay. Roll your attack. Your damage, I mean.
Wait, with the candlestick.
Candlestick, yeah.
3.
3 total?
Yeah.
Don't you have a plus 3?
6.
Well, I was gonna say.
That'd be sad.
Okay, this werewolf, you seem to be, every time you hit him with that candlestick, it looks like it really hurts him. Zachary, it's your turn. Zachary, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna have Priest Flame on my javelin, heat it up, and then I'm gonna hit him.
Okay, so just roll your attack with
Produce flame.
Produce Flame, yeah.
11.
Oh, 11, it misses. Findle. Findle is going to, well, he sees a humongous werewolf in front of
Yeah,
him.
probably like double the size of him.
He's not as big as you thought a werewolf would be. Probably because he was a goblin.
Sorry about the sandwiches, folks.
He's going to reach down. He's going to touch Zeno. He's going to cast Mage Armor on you.
Yes!
So that will give you a
Findle!
3 higher armor, okay?
Yes.
So remember that.
17.
And that lasts for like 8 hours or some ridiculous number. So we'll be good. If we go for 8 hours of the fight, we're in trouble.
Concerning.
That was Findle. Firestorm. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I'll retry to stab.
Who? You're not near anybody. You hid behind the wagon. So what do you want to do? You could come out of the wagon and shoot a firebolt at the wolf. Yeah, okay, roll your attack. What's your total?
15.
15. You hit the wolf. So roll your 10-sided dice for damage. That one right there, yeah. What's your total? Or your number?
8.
8? He's looking rough. He's got spots on him that are like the hair on him is disappearing. It's melting off of him. He's on fire in some spots. He is really rough looking. That was Firestorm. Zeke. He's gonna look down at Zeno. He says, "Let's finish this." He'll take 2 attacks at you. What's your new armor class?
17!
17. Misses. Misses. Oh, I rolled a 16. The good thing you had that armor on that time. Back up to this other goblin. He's going to take a swing with his sword against Zachary. He hits Zachary. Hey, where's my notes?
Just kill the stinking goblin.
2 damage to Zachary. You're down to 7 hit points, Zachary. The goblin. Zeno, it's your turn. He just clawed into you.
It didn't hit, though.
You're right. It's like, it felt like it should have hit you, and this magical barrier stops the hits from hitting you.
I'm gonna throw the candlestick on the ground, and I'm just gonna quarterstaff him like an uppercut.
Okay.
Guess it's let's finish things. 16.
Okay, you uppercut him.
9!
It
I
does. You just thump him, and he doesn't even budge.
Oh no. No.
Zachary, your turn. Like, you nailed him. You nailed him dead on. And you thought that should have been enough. But he doesn't even phase him. Okay, Zachary?
Turned to stone from Medusa.
What do you do, Zachary? You still got this goblin fighting you.
I'm gonna jump up and down with my fist and punch him.
You're going to punch him then? Unarmed attack? Okay, roll your 20-sided dice. Add your bonus there.
20 plus 4.
You rolled a 20?
Plus 4.
So what's your bludgeoning? What's it say?
Plus 4.
No, but your
3
damage for bludgeoning.
3,
3, so it doubles to 6. Pow! You take him down.
Oh, it would have been better if you just.
So that goblin is out. After that, it is Findle. Findle says to you, Zeno says, you have to use silver to hurt him. Silver or magic.
Only
Your normal
silver?
attacks won't hurt him.
Gosh.
He takes a step back again. And he's going to... I had it ready. Where was it?
I have an idea to kill him.
He's going to touch you again. He says a word, and suddenly you grow.
Invisible!
You grow from a medium-sized character to a large character.
And now I'm looking down at him. Are we like eye to eye at this point?
You're actually bigger than him.
Yes!
So, when you are big, your weapons will do more damage. Okay? But that is Findle's turn.
I have an idea. Is it my turn now?
After Findle, it is Firestorm's turn. What are you going to do?
Um,
You just all of a sudden see Zeno laying on the ground, and he gets big. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna hide behind him because he's humongous.
Well, he's not humongous, but he's bigger than
I'll try.
normal. But yeah, he's not like a giant. Okay, but you're in the woods still, so you got to go up there a bit.
Well, I might go to the wolf goblin
Yeah.
and maybe do stuff like
You heard Findle, the little guy, say that you have to use magic or a silver weapon to hurt the werewolf. Zeno punched him right in the head, and it didn't hurt him.
Or I quarterstaffed him in the head.
But he's been using a silver candlestick to hurt him. And your guy's fire has been hurting him.
No, I'll go behind him and maybe firebolt him.
Okay, you're going to kind of sneak around. You can get up to, we'll say about here, and you have a clear shot at the werewolves behind. You got to firebolt him?
Yeah.
Okay, roll your 20.
19.
19, okay, roll your damage. I think it's a D10. What is it?
8.
8. You aim. You see the wolf stop for a second. You shoot a firebolt right on the werewolf's bum. Taking him out. What, Zachary?
Never mind.
Were you going to do something cool?
I was gonna pick up the candle and punch it at him.
Oh, yeah?
No.
The firebolt hits the werewolf right in the caboose and takes him out.
I was gonna run up to him and use Thunder Wave.
Oh, that could have been cool. Oh, well, you guys got him. So that's all that really matters. Okay,
Bug.
you've taken out all the wolves. I mean, all the goblins and the werewolf. Now what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna run over to the werewolf and just start beating him like I don't know he's dead.
Okay, he's laying on the ground, and you start thumping on him a little bit. He's down. He's dead. Yes, Zachary?
Can I grab one of his teeth?
Yeah.
Roll a medicine check and see how well you want to take the tooth.
21.
Okay, you actually find one that looks like it might be a little loose. You're able to pop it right out. No problem.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to the treasure.
Okay.
What do we find?
Okay, I want everybody then to roll a history or just an intelligence check.
I'll
Depending.
roll
Yeah. Now look for history and see what your bonus is.
It doesn't matter when I'm golden, but just nothing.
Yes, Zachary?
I got
Can
a
I
1.
go
I
up?
literally got a 1.
Hold up a sec.
Can
Yes,
I
Zachary?
go up to the guy and stab him in the eye with his tooth?
Oh, sure.
Poke him in the eye.
You rolled a 1 total?
Yeah.
Zach,
Like, I have
Look up
like
history.
0 and everything.
in those...
I'm rolling 20 to kill giant werewolves, and then I get a 1 to see if I can...
21.
Oh, you rolled a 21. So as you're looking through the treasure with Zeno's just, it's gold and treasure. You can't really tell anything. You notice that there is a special a chest, kind of hidden behind the gold a bit, with gold on it, but there's a special seal. You know what a seal is?
Yeah,
Like, not the animal seal, but like, kings would have a special seal that they would seal on an envelope,
Oh, yeah.
and then you would know that, this is from the
So
king.
like a
Or
post-it note?
well, something like that, but you
Like
see
a
one
stamp?
that, and you notice that it's from the Duke of Greyhaven.
Oh.
So you're guessing that treasure chest is the royal treasure that was stolen.
I'm gonna look through it.
Well, it's locked. You can try to
Can I try
Oh.
to open the note?
the note. Oh, it's a seal, like it's his symbol on the chest. It's not a note. Zachary, what did you want to say?
Or I was looking if I could see if I can, or if I can pick lock it. Or lock.
You probably don't have lockpicks. Yes, Zeno?
I'm gonna go down on one knee and say, "Nose blows!" for the chest.
I have an idea. I'm gonna grab my coral staff and maybe try to get it in it. Like,
Findle
stab
says,
it.
hey, we could probably bring this back to Greyhaven. I'm sure that we're heading that way anyway. I'm sure they would love to have their treasure back. You may even get some coin for it.
No, we got rid of the goblin. Okay. No,
So what do you guys want to do? You guys
No.
could
I'm gonna try to chop off all the fur of this giant werewolf thing.
okay.
I'm gonna
Why?
have to roll.
No, nothing. You can spend time. You grab one of the swords and you start chopping off the fur of the
I'm gonna
werewolf.
sell it.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
like
over
it.
to that thing.
No, I'm just
I'm gonna
gonna.
go a bit closer and go to the ear and try to chop it off.
Well, you guys are gross. Okay, you chop off his ear. Roll a medicine check for me. See how well you can chop off his ear. You're just cutting hair, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, like I'm cutting.
Okay, you cut off the ear, you
no,
get
I'm cutting
the
like
ear
his
off.
skin off.
You didn't say skin, you said
Oh.
hair. You want his skin?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a medicine.
Medicine.
See if you can do this well.
Oh, I have a +2. I got a 18.
Oh, okay, you'd spend a few minutes and you get a good skinning of this wolf. Because it's disgusting.
And I look over at Firestorm and I'm like, "We getting some money tonight!" And then I start laughing.
Okay, so how do you guys think you guys are going to collect some of this treasure to bring back with you? Oh, what, Zachary?
No, gosh.
I was gonna try and empty his blood and then use it for a bit.
No, you're not emptying his blood. You guys crossed the line there. That's too much.
No, I'm gonna put some gold in my water skin. I know it's a pouch for water, but I'm gonna put some gold in it.
There are pouches.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna put it in my. Ooh, I have a backpack. I'll put all my gold.
You got a pile of gold in your backpack? You guys all have backpacks, I'm sure. Findle has a backpack.
I'm gonna put it in my baby.
You gotta collect the gold. You gotta carry the chest. It's not a humongous chest.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
can carry
pick it up and I'm gonna say, hopefully there's some good stuff in this.
Just put it in your backpack.
Okay, so you guys take the gold.
And
Counting it up, it's not a big loot haul. There is about 35 gold total. So I'll divvy that up for you guys later. There's a whole bunch of copper.
I have no comment.
I'll assume while you guys were dealing with the werewolf, he has a large bracelet with a turquoise stone on it.
Turquoise.
Okay, so there's a stone bracelet. You guys could try to sell it.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys head back to the caravan with everyone else?
Before we go,
Oh.
I say wait. And I grab my quarterstaff out of, and I steal his shoe.
Whose shoe? The wolf?
Yeah.
He's not wearing shoes. They broke when he grew.
Oh, sad. I'm gonna go find his broken shoes and steal them.
You do it.
Okay, you have a broken shoe. That's fine.
Just one.
You got both of them. That's fine.
Yeah!
I'm gonna go.
No, let's go loot up the rest of the goblins first.
I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna see if there's any things that I can find under the stones.
Okay, you can take some of their weapons that you can sell later.
I'm over here.
Okay, but all these valuable stuff is in the treasure that you guys collected.
Ooh, would there be anything in the broken carriage? Or were they still on it already?
It's probably been all... nothing valuable. There's some torn paper, some old clothes.
Oh.
But all the good stuff, you figure they emptied and put into the pile, which you guys have emptied and taken.
Everything?
Everything you could take, yep.
Yeah.
And then I grab a copper coin and I say, how about we keep this here? So if we come back for some reason, we'll remember this spot.
Okay, you drop a copper coin.
I leave a copper coin and I bury it.
Okay. Okay, so you guys head back to the caravan. And all the, you see Dougal and everyone else kind of just standing around waiting. And you also, as they notice you, they're kind of looking at you and you guys appear.
Oh, am I like still super tall?
So, enlarge. How long does enlarge last?
A couple minutes, hopefully.
Oh, where did you go? A minute.
Oh,
So you're shrunk by now.
Oh.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do? You guys show up back to the caravan.
And they're looking at us weird.
Dougal says, did you guys, find the goblins?
Yes.
I say, yes. Of course we did.
How did it turn out?
Well, there was this giant werewolf, and for about half an hour, I tell like the exact story.
Okay, you detail every single second.
Yes, like every second of how the werewolf took one big step and then a small step,
Okay.
and then did a big, huge step. Every detail.
Findle says, we found the royal treasure also. And he points at the treasure chest you're holding.
And I like put it up like a trophy.
Okay. I'm sure when we bring that back to Greyhaven, you might actually even get some extra coin for that.
Yeah.
Well, you look like you could use some rest, some healing.
That's been a tough time.
Are you guys ready to head out for the rest of the day?
I say, before we head out, I have been practicing a song with Zachary.
Well, let's head out and you can sing on the way.
And
Yes.
I also practice the song.
So they hook up all the horses to the wagons and they start heading out. Are you gonna sing?
I kicked the candy, but I am a rubber band. Rubber band. Rubber band. Rubber band. I am a man and I like to kick your grandma's hand.
Girl's hand.
Grandma's hand.
Grandma's hand.
That's it. And then I screamed out.
Everyone,
That's all we practiced.
everyone kind of just looked at each other. Yeah! They start clapping and cheering.
And then I run over to Zachary and just start patting him on the head.
Okay, so you guys have a few more days of traveling,
Is there anything?
and it is very peaceful.
Yeah.
You can just tell by going through the woods that it just seems peaceful. The day's nice and sunny and bright, it's a good temperature, nice and warm, cooler in the evening for good sleeps. After a few more days of travel, the woods thin, and eventually the sparkle of the distant sea can be seen on the horizon. From out of the rolling farmlands rise the towering walls of Greyhaven, the greatest city in the west. Once you're at the gates, you guys will be paid by the caravan master, Dougal. You'll say your farewells, and the road-worn characters will level to level 2. And that is where we will end today's adventure. We finished book 1 of The Secrets of the Greenwold, and we'll continue from here as level 2 characters.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my good
Goodbye.
friend. Goodbye.